You know, Daniel, there's a lot of older guys like me. I'm 60, and we've got a lot of people who watch this show between the ages of 45 and dead. And we we don't have a lot of younger people. And I've got two theories behind that. First of all, is the host of the show is 60 years old and maybe they don't identify with a guy who's that old. But secondly, maybe the young people these days just aren't into it. They're just not into it. And that's what a lot of people of my generation, the generation one below me and the generation one above, they kind of worry about today's youth. Now, seeing you come on the screen, looking the way you do and sounding like the way you do, that gives us some hope for the future. But your generation, can you explain your generation a bit to us so maybe we can understand it a bit more? Because we see a lot of blue hairs, a lot of neck tats, a lot of safety pins through the cheek, a lot of screaming, yelling, crying, carrying on. And is that what they're pumping out in universities these days, or is that where they're picking it up mostly?
I don't know. There's definitely been a lot of cultural decay, and that can be chalked up to a lot of things. I would say that we've been gaining a lot of support from a younger crowd, and there is an appetite for our kind of message and identity amongst young people and old. But there are radicals on both sides, right? All these people that are kind of sucked into this blue-haired, face-piercing, tattooed kind of degeneracy. There is an equal group that's more quietly rising on the other side, and I hope I can be a representative of that kind of counterculture that's looking to kind of reassert ourselves.
Isn't that ironic that the young guy with the short haircut and the suit on is a counterculture guy? That's funny because the counterculture used to be the hippies, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But the
Crazy.
powers that be have kind of weaponized the hippie culture of not giving a fuck, and they promote that, and then they do whatever they want to their own benefits. So really, it is the counterculture to stand up to all the elite structures that are promoting these degenerate ideas, that are promoting mass immigration for their own corporate benefit, right? Like they promote mass immigration to keep us separated and to drive down wage costs, and it's all for the elite benefit. It's not that no one benefits from mass immigration, right? We have to dispel that reality. Certain groups do benefit from mass immigration. It's just the average Canadian does not. So it's time for us to unite and push back. And I do think it is kind of backwards. I don't look like a punk rocker in any sense of the word. We're definitely the kind of reactionaries that are pushing back. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. And I think that's why people are going to be excited to get involved.